Thank you very much. And last, Representative Tiffany from Wisconsin.
Last and least, thank you, Mr. Chairman. We are deciding who's going to win the 21st century right now with these decisions that are being made across America. Is this going to be a Chinese century, or is this going to be an American century? And energy production is at the heart of it. So, Mr. Wilson, I want to take you up to Line 5 in my neck of the woods, northern Wisconsin, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And there are organizations that are doing everything possible to stop that line from being upgraded. What's going to happen if they are successful, and what's going to happen if they get their way and they're able to shut down Line 5?
It's going to be harder to get energy into this country. And it's going to impact the American consumers. Prices, you'll have some impact on price, and you really won't have any environmental benefit. In fact, if they continue to bring the energy into the U.S. using other means, it's going to have a larger environmental footprint.
What, if you were to name one single permitting change, what would it be?
I'd roll the Clean Water Act 401 permit into the FERC NEPA process.
401 into,
The FERC NEPA process.
why is that?
FERC already does a water quality analysis. Look, every state should have its say. They should be able to provide input into these permits, but they shouldn't be able to veto these permits any more than they should be able to veto an interstate highway. And so you roll that into a process that is already occurring, is already robust, and already determines whether or not we're meeting the Clean Water Act.
So it's duplicative.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm going to yield the balance of my time to the chairman.
Thank you very much. This has been a great conversation. I think that one of the things I think you heard on both sides of the aisle, all of the above energy, all of the best will rise to the top. As I gave my example of heating our homes in the northern climates, it's not going to be possible at this moment for alternative intermittent sources of energy to keep me and my family alive. And what we need, I think what we need to do is again, all of the above. I support all of the above. All of the best will rise to the top. For me, if we go to the mining sector, I just talked to you about the copper, nickel, cobalt, other platinum group metals that go into these windmills. I went, Alan Lowenthal, the chair of this committee, when I was a freshman, invited me out to California on a wind energy project he wanted me to see. And we went out there. I specifically asked the developers about the critical minerals that go into there. I said, can you guarantee that they would be mined in this country under the best environmental labor standards? And he said, absolutely not. And so I'm looking at my economy up in northern Minnesota. Why would you not agree to mine domestically when these materials are there? Why would you allow child forced labor to provide you with those minerals? That's the frustration that I have. We can mine domestically and do it right. In the Inflation Reduction Act, there was $7.4 billion put aside for electric charging stations. The Biden administration removed the Buy American provisions for the critical minerals in there. You know why? Because he didn't want mining in this country to mine those minerals that we have abundantly. Just like the oil and gas industry can lead not only this country but the world and how they produce it clean, we can mine these critical minerals and lead the world into that. So I would ask Ms. Howell, as you go back and promote your wind energy, that you actually look into those minerals that are mined in the wind generation itself and where they come from, where do you get that from. I would submit to you, let's push for American critical mineral dominance and not other foreign nations that we know use child slave labor. So with that, we are going to conclude this, this hearing. I want to thank all the witnesses for your valuable testimony and the members for the questions. The members of this subcommittee may have some additional questions for the witnesses, and we will ask you to respond to these in writing. Under Committee Rule 3, members of the committee must submit questions to the committee clerk by 5 p.m. on Friday, February 14th. The hearing record will be held open for 10 business days for these responses. If there is no further business, without objection, the committee